Welcome to the
Nooo Fakin
podcast with your host.
I was a little slow with the podcast.
For real, man. Come on, man. Get with the program, man.
Hit on
With your host.
Come on, hit it.
Man, stop
You
playing.
gotta
man.
go.
Keep going.
You the host. You gotta say it. You said with your host looking at me. You said first.
J. Rudy.
Damn, bro. And Mr.
Third
Third
Strike.
Strike himself.
That boy was late with Mr. Third Strike
You
himself. That's
You
crazy.
was late with the J. Rudy.
That's crazy, man. First off, man, how y'all feeling, man?
I'm feeling vibing, man. I'm good. I'm Gucci, man. Life's good.
How you feeling at home, man? You listening to us, man. I never asked how you feeling, man. How you feeling?
Hey, drop it in the
Hey,
comments.
man, drop in the comments, man. How you feeling, man? First off, man, this episode 19, I believe, man.
I just be dropping numbers.
This episode 9. Wait, 18, though.
I
probably
couldn't
18.
tell you. I couldn't tell you. This man just be dropping
Yeah, man,
numbers.
we be recording the past, future, and present. You feel me? Just so we could be on topic with y'all. You feel me?
True.
Keep things relevant. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Yeah. So, man, if I get it wrong, man, don't bash me, man.
If you watch it twice, if it was 18, forget you watched it and it's 19.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the feedback too. Like, you guys always giving us feedback as far as like keeping it consistent.
Shout out to everybody
mean a
that
lot.
like really comment for it, because we appreciate y'all sliding in the DMs, swiping up, sharing. But when you actually comment, it like entice other people to comment too. Like, oh, okay, I'm not the only one under the post. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to comment, just comment. You know what I mean? Don't stop.
Facts. And I appreciate the people that close to us that be sharing like the videos, interacting with the videos, because it's hard, man. Like it's hard to show support when the people around you not popping in, man. It sound kind of like
That's flawed.
It sound like
that's flawed, okay?
I'm saying it sound like that, but
hold on. So
it's
you
hard,
be
bro.
like,
It be
damn.
these
Let me
niggas-
share his video, even though he got
Hey,
10 followers.
like that. These niggas on they podcasting.
That's
Because you know people like people like to show love when other people embrace you, bro. They don't really show love when
what's funny,
when you
bro?
first start.
I know you were trolling, but it was funny how like when we seen it, like right after we dropped the episode, we promoting it, woody woo. Then we see like some people we know reposting like other podcasts that they don't even know the people.
Facts.
You was like, dang, man, so they can support them and not us.
For real, I be like that though. Every time I go on y'all post, if I just post something and I see you posting something else, bro, I be like that, bro.
Now the man come to me, but I be trying to give y'all some grace. I'm like, what we said this episode probably just don't resonate with them right at the moment. That's what it got.
Some of y'all be bro. Some of y'all be posting stuff that don't resonate with y'all too. But we appreciate them for the ones that, you know, showing support, man.
We appreciate the ones that's gonna show support in the future. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
But don't be like, oh, yeah, for day one, bro.
You
wasn't there for day one,
bro.
bro.
That sounds so hurt, bro.
Day one, bro.
You gotta let that go, fam.
You wasn't there for day one. But yeah, man. First off, man, spring break coming up. You know, we're in Miami. We're in the city. We're in Fort Lauderdale.
You ever been to like have you ever been spring breaking, like for real in Miami? Like when I mean for real, I'm talking about like for real spring breaking. Like,
Nah, I never been spring breaking.
I'm talking about like how they be have on the beach with the football.
Yeah, I know they be meeting up in the beach.
Yeah, just going head to head, or having the wild story. Low key, I stayed away from spring break because of the stories I heard. Granted, they sound like stories you can tell, but I think that's just a little too wild for me. You know what I mean? Like you meet a random stranger in the elevator and then you crack.
Oh yeah,
it,
somebody did that. Yeah,
like,
somebody did that.
That's
video
wild,
too,
bro. Because even my boys, they said they went on spring break, and
my boys,
it's mad funny. They went on spring break on they was on the beach, everything with them. They met a couple white girls. I was like, you almost lost me there just by that story. And then I forgot what happened, but somehow the cops got involved. 2 of them got put in handcuffs.
Why they always lost you there with the white girls?
What
You don't like,
what?
You don't like
That's
white girls,
crazy.
bro?
That is crazy.
Yo,
but yeah, like 1 or 2 ended up in handcuffs. Another one ended up running down the beach. You know what I mean? Because they and another one he left his car because the cops will search. I'm like, bro, it's great stories, but I don't know if it's for me though.
I'm not gonna lie at all. People be going to spring break. Y'all come down here, bro. Y'all lose your mind, bro. They be knowing everybody. Not to sound like that guy, bro. Stop. Y'all be trashing my city, man. Y'all be dirtying my beaches. Like y'all be coming down here and go crazy, dog. And even like even with like people crashing out too with the shootouts too, bro. Like
Bro, last year, ironically, it wasn't just in Miami, but last year, you
in
remember they
Fort
had,
Lauderdale,
yeah, Fort
yeah,
Lauderdale, they had, I think, and what messed my head up was, it was, what, Hollywood Beach?
it was Fort Lauderdale
No,
Beach.
there was two, it was two shootings. It was like multiple shootings.
One probably, but the one in Fort Lauderdale Beach, that's when, cuz it was point blank. He walked right past cuz, wow,
Oh, he killed
in
him?
the head. Yeah, 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 on camera and all.
Oh, the one I was talking about was in Hollywood. But the reason it was crazy because it's Hollywood, right?
Hmm.
I guess, I don't know what the interaction was, but I guess somebody just started busting.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't remember the fatalities, but it was at least 11 wounded.
Hmm.
And that's crazy, bro. 11 people getting shot at you got if you're in Florida, you understand Hollywood Beach, you go there, you feel safe.
Yeah, it's a boardwalk. Usually people from like France,
Right.
France don't
You go
come
there,
for
you feel
their.
safe. So like if you're looking at the hierarchy, Hollywood, you safe. Fort Lauderdale, you pushing it. Miami, good luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Fort Lauderdale is kind of safe too. It just,
That's what I'm saying. It depends though.
but it's not ducked off. It's not ducked off. Hollywood Beach is more ducked off
That,
because even the boardwalk is like right by the beach.
exactly.
But Fort Lauderdale Beach is on the road, so people could do things like that.
Drive-bys and all that.
And in Miami, y'all be getting crazy. Y'all be stealing cars, so that's why they put all these rules into place. So if you coming into Miami,
Talking about the new rules.
if you come into Miami,
He about to read it off for y'all.
basically they're gonna have a curfew like 6 p.m.
You can't even do nothing. That's crazy. 6 p.m. is crazy.
6 p.m. and they're gonna the parking is gonna be like
$100.
$100 fee and stuff.
And they're gonna have multiple DUI stop points.
Yeah.
So yeah, so their goal is really to crack down on drunk driving, people staying out there because, bro, we're not paying $100 for parking, and
Facts.
they enforcing towing, like they paying extra. They're gonna have extra manpower for towing and all that, bro. And I'm like,
No, they doing like curfews, security searches, bag checks at the beach access
oh yeah,
point.
for all the
So
shooting.
You can't even bring no even with lick.
Oh yeah, you can't bring
no
lick
lick
on the
the
beach.
beach.
Oh, they start that too?
Yeah, early beach closure.
And they only doing it for the window of spring break. So spring break usually start the end of February to like the third week of March.
Yeah, so they gonna encouraging y'all not to come, bro. They're like, don't come, bro. Like
I'm not
y'all be
mad at
getting
it
on
though,
it.
bro.
But imagine the type of things that you have to be doing just for them to enforce those type of rules, bro.
The video I seen, bro, it's crazy. It's like people get on that beach and they lose all sense of morals. The type of stuff I'm seeing people doing, engaging in,
They be drunk out their mind,
bro, wicked things, fam.
Mm-hmm.
And like the people that be doing the interviews,
Mm-hmm.
bro, the type of questions they ask these people, it's like they think if they come to South Beach, whatever happens, they think it's like Vegas. Whatever happens here stays here, and it has no repercussions when they go back home, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. And
Speaking of that, how you feel about how you feel about the boys that be doing the little street interviews now?
I already know how you feel, bro.
I'm saying you think it's still valid?
Yeah, bro. It really depends on your
bro,
crowd. It depends what question you asking, bro. If you a grown man talking about
kiss or touch,
kiss or touch, or slapper kiss, it's like, come on, fam.
No, they be know what they doing, bro. They know the person drink. Kiss or touch. Kiss or grab. Like, bro, cuz you too old.
You feel like they're too old? I don't think there's an age limit, bro. Because I still see some people that do it and they be popping, bro.
Mm-hmm. But I think they still, like, people that's coming down for spring break, they still gonna find a way to have fun. They probably gonna rent like place,
They're
like
just gonna do it early, yeah. Real close. That walking distance.
Mansion or party at my house.
But even Airbnbs are like crunching down on parties and stuff like that now.
Yeah.
Especially the ones with the cameras they talk about. They'll hit you with they'll say like a 7-person minimum.
Mm-hmm.
A maximum, I mean, and they'll have cameras to the point where, like, if it's too much sensors in and out, they watching how much cars out there, and you getting that phone call and that fine.
So Miami is not the place for spring break no more, man. Don't come.
They might go back to
just chill.
What's the spot on the Panhandle that people be going to sometimes?
Panama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I heard Panama used
I
to
heard
be
I heard
crazy.
that spring break used to be lit. Fam.
Yeah. It used to be crazy. And the thing is, like, people be in full relationship, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, when they come here, that don't matter. They're
yeah.
getting cracked.
And nowadays in age too, like, there's something called a camera. You getting recorded, bro.
They had a camera back then.
Now back then it was like camcorder. You
They said camcorder.
that camcorder you really couldn't see, but now, bro, the camera be in your face, bro. It be in your face, dog. So, yeah, no more hiding, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Now that you say it, though, most of the crazy videos that get caught, it's usually like a surveillance camera that got leaked or something.
Or they in the elevator, they don't think people recording them.
Yeah.
So, man, you gotta be mindful. You gotta be mindful.
Some of them do.
Yeah, some of them, bro. They be camera everywhere now, bro.
Nowadays, especially with all the stuff that happened. So, with the rules that you just read, you think that's worse? The rules that they enforce right now is worse than the rules that was enforced during COVID?
Nah, I feel like COVID was strict too. Cause I remember we had at one point we had a curfew.
I know, but they got a curfew too.
I'm saying you couldn't be outside, and
people are still doing stuff though.
And with the COVID too, like it was more of like you got to worry about your safety too.
What you mean? Break that down. What you mean?
Like you got to worry about your safety. Like if you don't follow the rule, you could get sick. You could get hurt.
If you don't follow the rules, you get shot.
I'm saying like them. They thinking about. I'm saying they thinking about more of having fun.
Nah, them cops trying to kill people now, bro.
Nah,
I'm saying the kids, you be seeing the video. These kids, they be thinking about having fun.
But it's dangerous.
They'll dare each other. Bro. Go slap that officer right there. Boom. They get lost in the beach.
That's dangerous fun.
They get lost in the crowd. But I feel like COVID was more like.
Trying to slam you no more, trying to shoot.
Yeah, I feel like people was more mindful.
But I don't blame them, bro, because this new day and age, like the kids, and I don't even want to say kids, just younger generation, bro. A majority of them are crash out dummies, bro. And I'm not saying dummies, y'all boys. I'm not calling y'all stupid or nothing, but I don't want y'all boys to come wet me up or something. When I say crash out dummies,
my apologies.
You know what I'm saying? My apologies, yo. But
I'm sorry.
My apologies, big bro. You feel me? Like you got it. But when I'm, crash out dummies in the sense like them boys ain't doing no talking, any inconvenience they ready to risk their life.
Like how you feel like that started though? Like I feel like back then kids used to have more respect to their elders, to the people around them. But nowadays it's just like, bruh, you trying to correct somebody, bruh, or somebody younger. They like, bruh, stop talking to me, bruh. I'll shoot you.
Biblical principle.
Man, they got more access to switches now, bitch.
That's what Paul was talking about.
You think because like as far as like the biblical part, right?
Yeah.
You feel like because they don't have the parents, or their parents is not going to church no more.
Okay, so I mean that's the whole purpose of like Satan trying to mess up the home in the first place. So the less men you have in the home, the less men you have in church, the less men you have that are I'm not gonna say leaders because men are natural leaders in a way, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the way you're being a leader. But you eliminate all those things, the kids are bound to get disrespectful. The kids are bound to do whatever they want. A lot of times the mom tries to play both when she's alone. It works for a while, but then
some moms,
I feel like it's deeper though.
Some moms be encouraging like
yeah,
that lifestyle.
Especially the next
they're not going. Yeah, they're not going to talk to you.
And the reason I say it's deeper because I know some young gentlemen, bro. They real deal got a good life, bro. It's like you're not a thug. Like even the situation with T.I. son. The man want to be gangster so bad, bro. To the point where, if you own it, you own it, brother. I'm just speaking on what social media has been saying. But look, cause I was watching the clip. How T.I. was like, bro, what you doing all this for, bro? I'm the gangster, bro. I got it out the mud. You feel me?
Yeah.
You live in a gated mansion. You had he said, I ain't never had no silver spoon, man. My spoon was black. Like he really about to crash out. Like he want to fade his father. Like he want to fight Chad. I think they had this little party or whatever. And then the mama like, Mama like, oh, no. He's like, man, don't baby that boy. If you want to be a man, let him come find out what men do. I'm like, yeah, Tip on that, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's his dad, so he probably don't understand that Tip really on that, you know what I mean? But it's like, why do you want to be a thug so bad, bro? Both your parents rich. They give you dang near everything you want, you know what I mean?
I mean, again, it's environment. If you put your kids around, if you still put your kids around it, and plus, you have visuals everywhere. These kids on YouTube, they see what they
Yeah, I feel
I
I feel like social media music videos promote
I
that
said that
lifestyle.
more than the environment because T.I. did it. Like T.I. did everything he could to keep his kids out of that environment.
Yeah, but your past will always try to come and haunt you, especially if it's recorded.
Yeah, but it's more of the what he's seeing, not the environment. Because it's like, oh, and I think it's like, okay, being a gangster, you got respect.
Yeah, yeah.
I want that type of respect, no matter what. You know what I mean?
And it even go deeper than that. DNA. That's another thing.
Oh, you think?
Oh, it goes spiritual,
it passed down.
Brother.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's why they say, I think Dr. Miles Monroe was talking about that shit. He was talking to
shout out to my boy Miles, RP, my boy Miles.
Yeah, he was talking to a I think psychiatrist or like the people that deal with like the brain and stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, there was like, in order for somebody to get rid of those habits or something like that, it would have to be some divine intervention, like to help you like heal from those things.
Yeah, because
so
it's
it
deep
doesn't
down.
go to like the next generation, whatever you have and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's deep
So
down.
some of those tendencies, like, I mean, look at God. God is, no matter what, we have characteristics of our Father. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's living. So think about all the generations that just.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's crazy. Like, and like I feel like things getting like more wicked, and wicked. Like people don't think no more, bro. Like they'll take your life, then everything will start hitting them. Like, damn, why did I do that?
I don't even want to tell the
Some people
story,
don't even
bro.
do that. They don't even ask why did they do it.
I don't even want to
Yeah, it was a reflex, and it's like, and the other thing too, like people don't have like even back then, if they wasn't biblical or anything, they still had somebody they'll listen to, right? Like a OG. But nowadays people don't. OGs calling these boys big bro.
Cause bro, they understand them boys crash out dummy. Bro, it's like, hey,
because
bro,
they get money. You call it somebody way younger than you, big bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that jump be getting me hot, bro. And one time I was going to I stopped at a little corner store or something like that because I think I was thirsty or I needed something to drink before I went out or whatever. I walk in there, and then this dude that was economically inclined, you feel me? I don't want to say homeless, even though I said it, but I was looking for a new word. Economically inclined, you feel me? He's like, hey, yo. He's like, hey, bro, can you give me something to drink? Something? I said, okay, no pressure, I got you, bro. Like, I ain't got no bread for you, I got a card. And then he's like, bro, what about a little snack with the drink, bro? In my head, I'm like, you push it, all right? And then he's like, and then I'm like, all right, I got you. And then, bro, he's like, bro, what you at the 42? I said, you trip. He's like, my fault, big bro. I appreciate you for what you give me. In my head, I'm like, bro, you ain't even gotta call me. I said, you ain't even gotta call me that, bro. I'm still gonna get it for you, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like calling me big bro, but you look like you about 55, bro. Like I just felt so uncomfortable as a grown man calling me big bro, bro.
I feel like they do that to make you feel good, bro.
That just made me feel weird.
Nah,
bro.
they said to make you feel good. Like, yeah, I come big, bro.
Hey, get the 40, man.
Get 240s, bro. He called me big, bro, because you already know what big bro mean. Like you a boss.
Yeah, you top dog.
Bro, the big pocket.
Yeah, hey, big bro. I almost bought the whole corner store for
fact.
Like,
you remember our cousin was telling us when our other cousin was really hot and popping. A lot of old niggas was dead ass calling him like he was they big bros because he put them on. I guess when you put them on like to certain plays and keys, it's like, Oh yeah, he big homie.
Big homie, bro.
Bro,
Like
how you
that's why
not?
them boys don't have respect no more,
Yeah,
bro.
like you calling me big homie? Yeah, I'm big homie. I got the switch. Whoever got the biggest switch, or I don't know how switches work, man. I said the big. I don't know how they work, but whoever out here toting the most iron, man, that's big bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta crash out dummy that's 17, but he got that thing on him.
Mm-hmm.
Big bro, you got it.
And that's like mostly all you see now with like murders, bro. Like even with like the rappers and stuff, it's kids that's killing them, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
most of them boys start young anyways.
it's crazy.
I'm hearing them boys walking around with mini Drakes with switches and sweatpants. I'm like, bro, how you hold it up? I was asking one of my young bulls, bro, because we were talking about it, and then I was like, bro, what you mean they got it in their sweatpants? He said, riding me on the side that I be on, and I said, why would I go with you, bro? Why would I go to that side if you said all of them got
I'm
mini
trying to
Drakes?
avoid you, bro.
What? Like, let me know where it's at so I don't go there, bro. Like, I don't even want no smoke with y'all young bulls,
Well, you
man.
want to tell the story with Cuz?
Which one?
When you bought Cuz a little bit. When you bought
Oh. All right, so I went downtown what?
Los Olis.
Yeah, Los Olis with my boys, right? So we if you know the area, it's a whole bunch of different like pubs, little bars and whatever. So we just hopping, club hopping, whatever. And then I showed them to a couple of spots I go to, and then we went to a spot that they fancy. In that spot, we seen a fade breakout. You know what I mean? So I think you ever been there. It's like all the way in the back. It kind of got grass. It got a little basketball hoop. It got a little stage kind of game. I don't know if you've been there, and they're showing drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So in there, we seen somebody get whooped. But that's not what we're talking about in this story. As we leaving there, it's packed.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody on that little sidewalk is packed. Me, I'm the type of guy, bro. If I extend the respect that you give me, right, especially when we in a crowded area, I tilt my shoulder a little bit, and you tilt your shoulder so we don't bump.
Mm-hmm.
If you a woman, of course, I'm gonna gladly move all the way out the way. So I got this short Chico. He looked Chico. So short Chico walking my way. We in a big crowd. I see him. I slightly tilt. You know, I do
That's the number one red flag too, bro. Cut it short, bro.
Bro, I do it. Mind you, to make it funny is, so one of my dogs, it was three of us. My dog, two of my dogs and me. One was in front of me. The other one was like a couple people behind me, and we walking. So I guess Chico walked past my dog. My dog moved out the way. Whatever. Mm-hmm. They probably same height. You know, he moved out the way. Whatever. He not thinking nothing of it. Me, mm-hmm. I'm not going for that. Mm-hmm. I'm not. So we like a little close. I turn my body a little bit. I see bro don't turn his body at all. Like he the man on the block. So I put my shoulder back firm. Boom. And you know I'm bigger than him. He's a short little guy. Boom. I guess he whole body turned apparently. I don't look back. If I bump you, I'm not looking back. Because if you tap me, that gives me all right. That means you want some problems. You know, I'm gonna keep walking. So boom. I bumped him. Kept walking. I caught up to my other homeboy that was in front of me. I said, yo, keep walking. I probably almost lost my life back there. He's like, bro, what
so you realize Cuz gonna do something?
I just felt the energy, bro. Like, you gotta understand. You could feel the energy, bro. Like, I felt the bloodlust. Like, he was doing that waiting for somebody. And I seen the man's face. The fact that he ain't moved, no credits. I bumped Cuz hard. Like, he stepped off the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So, boom. I kept walking. I told my homeboy, I said, bro, I think I almost lost my life. Keep walking. He said, lost your life? What happened? I said, I bumped that short Chico. He's like, brother, man, I'm not gonna shoot you over a bump. Then I promise you, as soon as he said that, 5 seconds later, my daughter was behind me. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. You almost died. I said, what you mean? He said, bro, after you bumped, bro, he reached to the back and he looked at me. And mind you, I'm laughing. I'm thinking he about to say, oh, like he said, I'll be wrong. I'm thinking about I'll be wrong if I split him. Yeah. He said, I'll be wrong if I kill that nigga, right? My dog like, ha. No, don't do that. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. But he didn't know that was my dog or whatever. And let me show y'all what's the highlight of this story, y'all people. They patch you in every bar or club you get into when you in Los Olis. And most parking is a 15-minute walk. So why do you have it on you in that area? Are you not going in no club? You looking for problems, bro. You looking for problems. That's the only explanation. Man, I almost lost my life over a butt, man.
Speaking of that same area, bro, I remember like like one of the followers on IG. Like she was with her dude, bro. Like, and it's crazy. I feel like it was like a setup because people was waiting for you out there, right?
What you mean?
I
Like,
guess people was waiting because he had like a lot of chains on, and somebody robbed him right in front of her, bro.
that's not funny,
Like,
young
how you
boy.
feel?
That's
How
not
you
funny,
feel?
young
You with
boy.
your girl? Somebody robbed you, bro.
Bro, you ain't no coming back from that, bro.
But what you doing? What you doing in that situation, bro?
Ain't no how much people robbed him though.
I don't know, but I'm saying somebody come with a gun,
Oh,
bro.
oh, heater.
Yeah,
You got it.
it was.
He had a mask on or no?
I don't know, bro. If you don't have a mask on, that's worse, bro.
I'm not giving it to you.
If you don't have a mask on, that's worse.
I'm not giving it to you.
If you don't have a mask on,
Yeah, I'm not giving it to you.
nah, you tripping.
I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving it to
You
you.
tripping. If you don't have what's that worth? What's that worth to you, bro?
You probably still gonna kill me, bro.
But I'm saying if you don't have a mask, nah,
You don't
bro.
care about nothing.
If you don't have a mask on, he don't care, bro.
No, if you have a mask on, he literally just need that off you, bro.
But I'm
He's
saying if you
going
don't
through
have a
some
mask
hard
on, bro, like that's like he don't care about life.
Exact.
If he got a mask, so he got a little fear.
That's why I'm giving it
He
to you.
got, you know, his life
I'm
is.
giving it to you because you can get away easier, bro.
But you're not giving it to him. He don't have a mask on in the first place, but that mean he gonna do it.
Because you know my logic, bro. If you coming up to me without a mask, you don't even care what I got to give you. You just want to kill me. You
But
went
not
there
true,
so.
though.
I was still
Huh?
playing safe, though.
Ain't there? You still gotta play it safe,
it's,
bro.
It's that same way with the 100K and taking the chance.
Yeah.
I already told you I'm flipping it, man. I told you I'm flipping that coin. In my head,
We're gonna play the clip back.
Nah, bro.
I said I'm flipping the coin, man.
Cuz gonna shoot you if you don't give it, bro. Like,
He gonna shoot
cut
you if
on
you
and
do.
Nah, bro. He ain't. I don't think he gonna shoot
You don't
if
think
give it, bro.
he got no malice? He don't care about
You gotta
nothing.
take that chance.
He already don't care about that. He pull up with you and your girl, bro. He don't care about that. He already don't care about nothing, bro.
You know what? Let me recap my
Yeah.
statement. I see cameras. I'm dying on that camera. No camera, you got it. You're not punking me on camera, bro. You said I'm tripping. You see the one video where bro was in the bathroom. He got whooped. Like his life is on the line. He got whooped. There's a couple people in there. Bro started recording him, made him take the watch off his hand and put it on him while he's still recording him. You doing that on camera?
Bro, he already done by them, bro.
Do it? Are you doing it? Yes or no?
Like, fear already kicked in, bro. Fear already kicked in for him, bro.
Are you doing it?
I don't know, bro. I don't see myself in that position, bro.
I heard, and I don't see myself. Somebody running up with no mask, robbing me.
But it happened. It happened, bro. Like,
exactly.
bro, lost oldest, bro. Like,
exactly, bro.
Cut don't care, bro. Cut don't care. He see with your girl already. He like, all right, I'm finna try cut anyways, bro.
Like, my philosophy, realistically, the way my size is, bro. If somebody really run up on me, bro, they mean it. You're not running on me. I'm not no opportunist lick. You're not like, dang, bro, look sweet. It was planned, bro. It had to be. You're not just running. You're not running up on somebody this big just cuz, bro.
But I tell you what, y'all gotta break up after that, though. She robbed. Nah, y'all do, bro. You do, bro. Like what? Bro, like what? Nah, what y'all do if somebody come and rob you in front of your girl, bro?
You say you got to break up with her?
You supposed to be her safe place. You supposed to make her feel safe, bro. You got robbed, bro. You can't tell her nothing after that, bro.
All right, I got a question for y'all boys.
In the back of her head, you know how I be like with Tua. In the back of her head, she be like, man, it's not coming. Protect me, bro.
Hey, this wasn't the original question of the day. But it's the question of the day. If you think a relationship can thrive if you get knocked out in front of your girl?
Give us a scenario. How the fight started, what happened.
Boom. Walking down the street with your dime.
Mm-hmm.
Some dudes get disrespectful. Like, hey, mom, with the fat whoop the whoop. And then she's like, oh, babe, you're not gonna da-da-da. Hey,
wait,
man.
cuz said just like that.
Yeah. Hey, mom, with the fat whoop the whoop. You don't see me with that, my man? F that, bro.
Got it, bro.
F, bro. Bro hit you with a, hey, F, bro.
Nah, cut got it.
She's like, you're not gonna do nothing? You walk up to bro, Heem.
Not gonna cap, bro.
Dummy.
This is the type of thing you ignore, bro. Why you want me to do something, bro?
All right, let me add to it. He grope her booty.
Nah,
While you next to
bro,
her.
nah,
He
bro.
boom. Like y'all walking past, he look back, mind you, because you know women want you to be shivering, so you walking on the side of the street.
Mm-hmm.
He walked past, he looked back, boom. You hear the thunder clap. Bow. He clapped that booty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, man, that thing fat.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? You gonna tell a babe just ignore that?
And could knock you out
Yeah.
when you try to defend.
Yeah.
You said, are you still staying with her?
No, do you think the relationship would be able to thrive after that?
I think it'll thrive if my girl jumped in and got knocked out too, bro. If my girl jumped in and got knocked out too, bro, it'll thrive, bro.
First of all, it won't thrive. It will not thrive, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Why you want to get knocked out?
She got knocked out too, bro.
Babe, we shared an experience.
It's facts.
We shared an
Go
experience.
ahead.
It's not even that. Like, one, that has just showed me that the girl I'm with is not very wise.
Mm-hmm.
She is not wise at all. Why are you telling me to go ahead and tell you ain't gotta do
No,
that?
but
No. What if he slapped her booty?
No, listen.
Wait, go ahead.
Listen, I'd rather the man. I'd rather the guy probably do something after shit. Oh, babe, don't even pay attention to it. It ain't even worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go be prideful and go try to knock her out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But if the girl already telling me, so you ain't gotta do nothing, and she see. She could see it's probably like 3-4 niggas right there already.
Mm-hmm. But what if they grab their butt?
So what if
Unprovoked.
it's one guy unprovoked and she don't say nothing to you, but when you hear that right her booty, that bitch still jiggling while you looking at it. That's how hard he hit it. You feel me?
Unprovoked.
And then she look at you.
Oh, like that Will Smith look?
Yeah, she go, you really going, listen, I'm a big advocate, I tell, like if I'm dealing with you and we out, people talking, we'll let them talk.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's a gang of dudes, they can't let them do that. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, the man in me, you put your hands on my wife, you put your hands on my girl.
Yeah, either way.
I'm
talking about after. Either way, I'm still gonna go favor.
Yeah, bro.
I'm talking
and
about.
then you get knocked out though.
Mm-hmm.
See?
You can't escape that
She
part.
get knocked out too, bro.
Get knocked out.
It's gonna be a strong relationship, bro. She get knocked out.
I don't know, dog.
We good, bro.
I don't know, dog.
But if she don't fight back, she just like, nah, bro. She gotta fight too.
She could be out.
Nah, she gotta fight too, bro. She gotta fight. She gotta fight too.
Not fighting.
So hey, shout out, man. If you my boy girl right now, bro.
What
see
if
my
they
dog
take-
get
What
whooped?
if they take your girl afterwards?
You gotta fight too, bro. Nah, she gotta fight.
No, what if they take her?
Nah, I'm gonna be like, take Liam Nielsen to take him, bro. I will find you. Speaking of that, how y'all boys feel with like girls that put their dude in danger, bro?
I can't respect that at all, bro. On me, I can't respect. Because it's like, me personally, there's a lot of things I learned to do just so I don't have to do it. What that mean? I'd rather be, because in most cases, and I say this to all men, you'd rather be a soldier in the garden than a gardener at war. What that means is you want to make sure that you stay dangerous, you can defend yourself, but the goal is not to have to put that into action.
Yeah.
Because you want to live a peaceful life. But if you the type of girl, any slight inconvenience, I'm gonna go call my man.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. It had one video, bro. I seen that junk was wicked. So, and this is why the dime was crazy though. She had a work husband.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Bruh, she had a work husband.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess something happened with her and the work husband.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm gonna call my man. Man come to the job. Work husband beat the brakes off him.
Mm-hmm.
And she confused. You knowing your work husband a boxer, like he really do this, and you gonna call me to work to get whooped?
Mm-hmm.
And then you think you gonna stay at the job? You gotta quit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gotta quit.
Yeah.
But don't put me in danger, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna defend your honor, but don't purposely put yourself in a position where you wanna see what I'm about. I put that behind me. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I don't like anybody that be like, oh, I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna call my brother, I'm gonna call that, bro. Like, I feel like you should, if you start something, you should be able to handle it, and you putting the other person in danger too, because
Right.
they coming into the situation they
Don't
don't
know
know,
what's up.
and especially like if a girl putting you in that situation, like because sometimes it might just be arguing for you or her, like the guy ain't even putting their hands on her, and she call you, and the guy might end up shooting you. Like
Fact.
it gets worse. You feel me?
Now you
Because
shut
and
up.
then you like a dude, but if you putting yourself in situations just so the
Cussing
other
now.
yeah,
You
just
know
because
what I'm
the other
saying?
person
Like,
to defend you, that's dangerous.
and I used to that just used to get me annoyed anyway. Like anybody said I'm gonna call somebody. Like even when I was legit, every time I heard, oh, I'm gonna call my brother.
Yeah, I used to hate that, bro. Like,
On me, bro. On me. I remember I was legit, bro. I got into it with I don't know if it was middle school or elementary school. I got into it with this somebody, and you know everybody was scared of his brother. Mind you, if people knew, like a lot of their big brothers were scared of my big brothers. You know what I mean? But I never was the guy to say I'm gonna call my brother. So I seen this happen before. You know what I mean? Like everybody like let bro do whatever he want because he always called his big brother. And it was a situation face to face. I seen it. Bro called his big brother. He pulled up, talking to young bull. Da da da. He said, "You bet not do nothing." He made his little brother whoop him. In my head, I said, "That's crazy. That'd never be me." You know what I mean? Then boom, me and bro
that
get
used to be wicked, bro.
bro
Go ahead.
wicked, bro. And I'm just standing there because they scared. It's like,
Yeah,
dang, I'm gonna have to fight him too,
yeah.
right? I'm gonna have to fight him too.
Yeah.
And then this was the only time I ever name dropped my brother. Because you know he used to tell us stories. Only time I ever name dropped my brother. So I got into it with bro. Then boom, he called his older brother, and then he thought the same thing would fly. If you touch my little brother, I'm gonna knock you out and go whoop him. Go whoop him.
Okay, did that?
Yeah, I said go whoop him. I said, bro, I'm gonna whoop your little brother. And if you touch me, I'm calling my older brother. He said, "You think I'm scared of your older?" I said the name. He said, "Oh, you what you call little brother?" And then his little brother seen the whole demeanor change, bro. He's like, oh snap. And you know what I'm saying? Both of the woods, you feel me? They're like, oh. And he's like, hey, man, you just gotta fight him 1-on-1. Little brother was scared. He didn't do nothing 'cause he got free W's.
Facts, like you ain't get off the muscle.
Yeah, he got free
Like you
W.
never did it on your own.
Bro, he
Like you
got
gotta live
free
up
W.
other
But when I
people's
tell
name.
you, everybody was scared of him. He called his brother, game over. But I'm like, bro, I'm not.
Yeah, that's dangerous, man.
I got brothers too. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dangerous, man.
But this is like the official question of the. No, it's not really a question, but it's something I want to get like your viewpoint and all that. How do you feel about grown folks still living? I'm not talking about like married, but I'm talking about like grown folks still living in their parents' home.
I feel like, man, you feel me? I feel like it's good to move out, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Why?
I feel like you don't really get to experience life. You don't really
Experience hunger, nigga.
not even experiencing hunger, bro. It's more of you don't put yourself in positions to um like get off the muscle. Like sometimes you in your comfort zone and you don't make certain decisions. You don't take certain risks because you like, all right, I'm in my comfort zone. Like
But don't you think it would be the opposite though?
not really, bro. Cause I remember I used to try to save so much, bro. I was there with my people. I used to try to save so much, bro. And every time, I'm like, damn, how come I never could save money? Like I wasn't paying rent, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing that, and I couldn't save at all, bro. It was like, bro, I don't know why. Cause I guess cause I was in my comfort zone. Like I was like, I could spend my bread on anything. What I mean as far as like risk, cause sometimes when you too comfortable, you don't take a risk, bro. You take more risk when you have to figure things out on your own. I feel like living with your parents, no matter what you do, you feel like you don't feel like you have a cushion. It's a certain type of risk you take where you like, dang, I don't have I don't have nobody to rely on, even though that you have your parents and stuff like that, right? Like, but you like, dang, I gotta hustle. I gotta make a way. I gotta provide for myself. Cause when you live by yourself, bro, everything to the to the to the spoon that you providing that for yourself. To the last spoon, bro, you providing that for yourself, and you in charge of everything. Something break, you gotta fix it. Um, whatever. So you push yourself like harder to either make more money or um it teach you how to like you think differently. And I feel like when I was living with my parents, sometimes I was too comfortable. It's like, dang, all right, I know they got me. Like I could splurge my money, spend my money on food and things like that, and not have to worry about it because I know like it's gonna come back. Like I know each month how much money I'm gonna make, what like what I could splurge on, clothes, whatever, and I know I'm still gonna have like somewhere to stay. I don't have to worry about a rent or anything.
So what I'm gonna say is, it's not in the sense of agreeing or disagreeing or coming for your ideology.
Mhm.
I'm saying it from a place of what I've observed,
Mhm.
because I've spoken to a couple people like that,
Yeah.
right? Uh, I think it really, everything you said boils down to your mindset, right?
Mhm.
And some people can't develop that autonomy mind state, the autonomy, an autonomy state of mind in in the comfort of their parents' home.
Mhm.
Some people need to get out to experience that,
Mhm.
right? Because one of my boys, we actually had an in-depth conversation about the same thing. He was telling me how he felt like he was in the same place for so long, and no matter what he do with his life, he know he good because he's staying with his peoples.
Mhm.
That he moved to a whole different state. You know what I mean? Like where he only know like one person.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because he needed to get out of that environment.
Mhm.
And in this, but on the other hand, that's somebody who does it the right way, right?
Yeah.
They're not saying right or wrong. That's somebody who did it in a way that worked for them. And then I know in other situations, because when I hear that, when people say that, I look at your environment, right? I look
Mhm.
at your breakdown. I look at how your relationship is with your parents, X, Y, and Z. Because most people that preach, oh yeah, it's better to live on your own, your
Mhm.
parents don't like you.
Mhm.
You had to go. You know what I mean? Granted, in your case, it was a decision that you made, right? So that's because you've seen that reflection in yourself. I can't grow by staying in this environment,
Mhm.
right? Because you need that external factor, that external stressor to kick drive where you want to be in your life. But on this other hand, right? Me personally, I still stay with my peoples. I say that proudly. I got no problem with that.
Mhm.
But even as a young age, I had like something I value so much in my life is autonomy, right? Everything that I do, everything that I learn, every skills that I develop is in the goals of pure autonomy. Granted, that might be a defense mechanism, but it's one that works for me, right? Even when I was even as a like when I was in middle school, high school, I took myself off of my parents' phone bill because I want it on my name. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I want it's me. You can't take my phone away from me because I paid for it. You can't take my phone away from me because I bought it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And in the same concept of my whip, you can't tell me what to do with my whip because I ain't get no cosign. I bought it all. I got it with my bread, my cash, my credit line.
Mhm.
You wasn't involved in that, right? And every other aspect, like the lane that I tried to cultivate, I made sure it was mine. You know what I mean? Even learning simple skills is learning how to cook. Because some people they don't learn how to cook when they stay at their people's home because their food is always prepared for them.
Yeah.
Even you will say sometimes you come, you're like, bro, how are you surviving, bro? Ain't nothing here. It's
Mhm.
because I don't depend on the food that's in the house. The food that I'm eating on, or the food that I put in my body, nine times it's either I'm making it or I'm buying it or I'm acquiring it. And you can see when it comes to the saving aspect, bro, like I don't even want to say this.
Mhm. Go
People
ahead.
people gonna think I got it, man. But I know I made sure I learned how to manage my money well because
Mhm.
at the drop of a dime, nobody could like my peoples know they can never say they can't never use kicking me out as a threat
Mhm.
because I already got that lined up. You know what I mean? And on this, it's like I use this platform that I have as a platform to prep and do everything that you stated with the comfort of that, not paying that the rent.
But sometimes, do you still feel like they treat you like a jit,
No,
or like young, or
because you gotta understand, especially Caribbean parents, they always gonna look at you like that. But the way you when the only way you can break away from that a little bit is how you conduct yourself in all your manners. Like if you, like it says biblically, when you were a child, you walk like a child. When you're
yeah,
a man, you walk like a man. I walk like a man in my presence, but I also give them the utmost respect until it infringe on me being a man. You see what I'm saying? Like I will listen to you. I aid, and it's not like I'm just there. You know, I pay for stuff too. Anything they need fixed, like hardware wise, they call me to do it. You know what I mean? Electro. I still don't know why like things that had to deal with technology, they come to you first, even though you're not even at the crib. But
yeah. But do you feel like so if you compare, do you feel like you would be further ahead if you wasn't living with them, or you would have been like in the same position if you was?
that's a good question. You know what? You know what? So for 2 years, I wasn't living at the crib, right? Um, but it was the same concept. The only problem was, uh, it was actually worse
I feel like you grew more though.
when I wasn't staying there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say it was that, because okay, so better yet, a better way to break it down is what's the give me the main differences besides financial of staying at your people's crib and staying at your crib and staying by yourself.
Like the main difference,
Yeah, not including anything financial.
I feel like you tend to get some of your own values compared to, or that's what my parents said, and things like that.
But
Or
you
I'm not doing this because of my parents.
but you can but you can see it from a young age with me specifically. I already started cultivating my own values.
But I feel like the old you, if you ain't move out, or even like the hair thing, I don't feel like you would agree with your hair if you ain't move out, bro.
Probably,
You would have because you
probably,
would have been like, you feel me?
probably.
It would have been like, all right, that's what
But
they want me to do, or that's what.
you're right,
Hmm.
right. And the reason I say that is because, but I think that's what helped me make the contrast that I made,
Hmm.
right? So being out, like being on my own for 2 years because I was off for college,
Hmm.
it allowed me to cultivate a different perspective, and not just on no little boy, big boy type stuff, on how I view people, how I interact with other people, because you got to understand, for majority of your life, you grow around the same people, so y'all all think alike.
And plus, like our parents' mindset was not to have friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So and so you can't
That was
cultivate that.
yeah, that was their
I mean, granted, we ain't never listened to that, but
yeah. It was like, oh, don't. But we didn't have like that
the opportunity.
to bring like a lot of friends. It was like certain. It was like you couldn't bring like a lot of friends home.
Hmm.
Um, and so do you like right now? Like, do you see yourself moving out? Like, what age do you see yourself moving
I
out?
see myself moving out when it's time to cultivate.
Like, what I
Okay,
mean?
so what that mean? Because I like to break down like the period I'm in different seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a couple years ago, the season I was in was um, reestablishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So rebranding me, right? And then after you brand yourself, then it's like finding a foundation for you, right? And after setting that foundation for you, now it's like acquiring the tools to build up.
Yeah.
So the cultivation season is when I start to build up. What does building up look like, right? Me acquiring multiple properties, me starting a family,
Mm-hmm.
me courting a woman, and because I don't believe in moving in with somebody before y'all married.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, even though my people, I guess my people didn't say that, but I truly understand the deeper meaning in regards to not moving in with somebody before you get married.
Yeah.
So with that concept, because I'm not moving in with nobody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stay here, but because I guess those 2 years did help. It was
Mm-hmm.
2.5 years when I was away for college help because it allowed me to understand the position I was in, cultivate the mindset, and then allowed me to come back in the same environment, but thrive differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like my dog that left, yeah, he went to college, but he was a commuter.
Yeah.
So he didn't get that aspect of, oh yeah, but I gotta go home real quick, but it's about to be one. You know, my people be tripping.
Yeah.
Me, my people's already got comfortable not seeing me for months at a time. So it's like you can't try to reinstill that in me, bro. I'm already used to a certain type of vibe, certain type of lifestyle. You know what I mean? But they could see it though, and I think that's what made the difference. When I
Yeah.
came back, they were able to see the difference. Like, oh, we can't talk to him like we used to.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the same person he was used to, right? And they also know in different aspects, you got your principles, I got my principles. I'm not gonna sit here and make you conform to my principles because I know that's never gonna happen. But you got to understand, I'm not gonna conform to yours as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm your child, so you know we share similar standards.
Yeah.
So you know if you're going down that hill, I'm gonna down my hill. You can hate it, but you understand, yeah, that's my son. You see what I'm saying? And they seen it for a while. I've never been the guy to people please. If you don't like it, oh well. People get mad every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can say it's also a privilege when you have a relationship with your parents,
Yeah.
because
That's true.
extended from your situation where you started a new venture. A lot of people that don't stay at home is because their parents love it. Their parents don't like them, or they can't get along with their parents. And I've seen a lot of people move out and then try to preach to everybody, "Oh, you need to move out,"
And
but
then
behind
move
the
back
scenes,
in.
not even move back in. They know they can't move because the environment too toxic for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they rather struggle and go bankrupt by themselves than ask for help because they're not able to. You see what I'm saying?
Like I feel like as a guy, um, I feel like any guy, like a young guy, um, before you get married, I feel like you should live by yourself for at least 1 or 2 years
Why?
because I feel like you get to first off learn how to pay bills, learn how to um deal with like a household. Um, say if something break down, how you gonna handle it? Either you gonna be like a handyman, or you gonna hire somebody to fix it. And I feel like sometimes guys we need like to set like our own aesthetic,
Hmm.
right? Like to have our own quiet time. Um, just to figure out like yourself before you move in with like somebody you married. Then once you move with somebody that you're gonna marry, you know how to deal with being by yourself, and now you're just adding somebody into that lifestyle.
Mm, I was with you for a little bit,
Hmm.
but because once again, I think it all just goes back to the your mindset and you knowing yourself,
Hmm.
right? Um, because like I said, uh, some of the stuff, but I did stay. I didn't. But I didn't really stay by myself though. Like when you stay in a dorm and
Yeah,
together.
dorm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I stay by myself, but I ain't stay by myself.
Hmm.
But if I'm not rocking with you, but don't touch my stuff, I don't touch your stuff,
Yeah.
and that's what probably need to do extra thing. But because some of the questions you said that you would learn, I can answer that for you right now.
Hmm.
But I don't know if it. No, I developed that at the crib though, because I knew like 'cause,
I mean, like you. I guess it's kind of like hard. It's not like hard to explain, but I feel like what I'm saying is like some
mhm.
deeper stuff to it. But you have to experience it.
Cause I probably did though. That's the thing. But the things that you saying that you probably cultivate, I cultivated at the crib. But that's only. But I
But
might
I'm
give.
saying like without having like what I say like a authority figure. Because sometimes when you have somebody that's an authority figure, some of the stuff that you think, some of the stuff that you, I'm not saying like outside of like God, right?
Mhm.
But saying like some of our parents, some of the stuff they that they implement us is It's not godly. It's just from stuff that's passed down.
I agree.
Some stuff that they heard. Like you don't really get to. All right, I know how to live by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could ask Mo. Mo, did you live by yourself before you got married or no? Nah. Like how do you like?
You should have been here.
Yeah, yeah. Ain't it, man? This
Trash,
man.
Like
Like
you the perfect person because now, so his point of view, my point of view,
mhm,
and you're like, let's say if we're a Venn diagram, you're in the middle
Okay.
because you feel like you're thriving right now, living with someone else and
mhm.
in this new season. Because what he just said was,
Like my point of view is, I feel like every man like before they get married, I feel like they should live by themselves for like 1 or 2 years, and with that, because you get to learn stuff, you get to learn like what type of man you are. You get to learn how to basically pay certain like pay bills. You get to learn how to solve problems without having like mommy or daddy to like hold your hand and things like that, right?
well, hold on, before most speak, I was gonna say, but it's a little different though, because like especially coming from parents who come from a different country who don't really speak English, you're teaching them.
Not much you speak Creole, man.
Hmm?
You speak Creole, you know,
Yeah,
like
no. When I say you teaching them, it's like, oh, how do I work this to pay this? You know what I mean? Like they sent me a letter. How do I? Because you help them. That's why a lot of Caribbean kids grow up so fast because they have to help their parents pay bills. Like I know somebody that was helping their parents balance the checkbook when they was like 10, bro.
mm-hmm,
Um,
I was signing papers.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so
mm-hmm,
I think that's why I think it's a little different for us. Like, especially be having a Caribbean background, because you learn all that stuff, and on top of what you said, learning how to be by yourself, you
mm-hmm.
got to unlearn all of that when you get married, because you got to learn how to cohabitate with. If I messed up that
Not
word,
necessary. You don't really lose all of that.
No,
I
but
feel like it enhance. You get to yeah, it enhance.
you learn that stuff like
because everything trial
if
and
you
error.
don't peep, you learn that stuff even while you living with your parents.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
that's my viewpoint.
you learn that stuff. So living by yourself, it doesn't really. Let's just say, okay, there's certain habits that I had from when I lived with my parents, and then I just see it translate to when I'm living with my wife now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So you'll know if you're gonna leave dirty clothes on the couch,
Mm-hmm.
or if you ain't gonna wash the dishes like that. You know what I'm saying? Those certain things you'll peep them, and then like your mindset too. It has to be on like I always say this. Okay, well, I wish I did this, and I wish I listened to my dad earlier with making economic things like saving money and doing all those things. I wish I did that before because now I look back and I'm just like, dang,
Did it
I
make you
could.
more it made you more comfortable living with your parents? Like you was getting out of your comfort zone?
The thing is, I should have been out of my comfort zone ever since I was living with my parents. To a certain extent, I had to even like when I was in my mid 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm fading away to almost being 30.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just wanted to do a take, bro.
yeah,
My fault.
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of like you know we you still had to help pay bills. Haitian household.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my situation is different. I don't know if everybody had the same thing,
You
but
gotta
in
pay a little
some
something. Yeah, you gotta pay a little something.
in
Mhm.
some way, shape, or form, we growing up prematurely. Even people that come from Haiti, even though theirs is more at a rapid rate,
Mm-hmm.
because when they come over here, they like 13 and they already talking like they grown already. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, facts.
So it's a different thing with them over there. But in some shape or form, when we live with our parents, anyways, when we pass those teen years, you start doing grown up things already.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying like, bro, it probably got to be an experience. Somebody that's watching, they probably got to comment like,
So
I
you
feel,
felt like you have to live alone
I
as
feel,
a man for like 2 years.
yeah, 1 or 2 years because I feel like
But what does that bring though?
That's what I was trying to ask.
it brings a lot. Like it brings a lot. It builds character. It builds. Um, we already know like as far as like the word, right? It builds like how you handle situations too. It builds that how you handle situation where you don't have somebody else to think for you, where you don't have somebody else that you could be like, all right, I'm gonna be short on this. Where you have to compromise, or am I gonna choose to eat out, or am I gonna pay my bills?
So
Like
doesn't that
you, it
compromise when
removes
that
that.
other person comes and gets there?
No,
Because
No,
are
it
you
don't
no,
compromise.
he talking
I'm
about
saying it don't.
internal. But I think
It
that's
don't compromise when the other person get there. When the other person get there, you know how to. You was used to you know how to live with yourself. So now this other person come in, it's a plus. So you get to add to that person
maybe.
as far as like, all right, babe, something broke. All right, I know how to deal with this. Or babe, um, all right, you say she snap on you, this and that. You know how to deal with different
How would you know
situations,
how to do it if you stay by
like,
yourself?
and you know how to think for yourself, not because most of the stuff like I don't know. It's something like as a man, I feel like like we was meant for like leadership, and we was meant to be like leaders. And sometimes when you are under authority, say of your parents, you pick up most of the stuff that they have to offer
Okay,
for
so
you.
can you relate that
You
to
don't.
anyone, like, let's just say biblical terms, right? If we're looking at it through the
Hmm.
Bible, like even Jesus lived with his mom.
Then he left. He
Yeah,
didn't
At
yeah,
stay.
yeah,
33,
He didn't
yeah,
stay
yeah.
there.
he left at
He left.
33.
That's what
At
I'm saying.
33,
He
good.
left.
You're not
It
even
wasn't
there yet.
33. It wasn't
It,
33.
But
it was
He
like
left. He left around like 30. He
he
was like, I
became a
had to.
rabbi.
Yeah.
Like,
He left, bro. Like you. Sometimes you have to leave your
some people
comfort
get
zone, bro.
married
You
before
can't
that.
just.
but
You
So
can't just stay
you
in
know,
your
even if
comfort
he
zone
left, even though
all
he
your
left,
time, bro. You
he was
gotta
still with
leave.
people.
but you know,
It
but
was
no,
I
never.
know. That's
no,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no,
I'm
no.
saying though. Sometimes you gotta leave, bro.
So you know
You
what?
gotta leave and
What I
be a man,
let me
bro.
show you. Let me
Like,
the best way to break this
bro.
down. Every you can like, you can have a destination, right?
Right.
Right. So the route you took to get here, I didn't take that route.
Hmm.
Okay.
The route you took to get here, I didn't take that route.
I'm not bashing y'all,
No,
but
no,
I'm
no.
just
It's
trying
no, no,
to
no. I'm
Right.
not. No,
show
no.
y'all
Listen,
the.
no, no. I
You
want you to
feel me?
listen.
That's just
Like,
like with Cat Williams.
It's like so. I
He
had
left
I'm
at
not showing.
13.
I'm
yeah.
not
So
showing y'all.
right,
You
right. So
feel me?
I have my own route. Everything you saying is true to your experience,
Hmm.
right? But every negative, every negative that you've seen from you getting that environment
Right.
is not a negative that I've experienced.
Oh no, no,
I'm
no.
saying it's
No,
not
no,
a
no, no,
negative,
no,
bro.
no. When I
Like
say
I'm
negative in
saying
the
it's
sense,
more of
Yeah.
like people use that as an excuse. People use that as a crush. I'm gonna stay with my parents. This and that. I understand
that's
you
a
stay.
true statement.
I'm saying I understand you stay with your parents, bro. I understand that. But what's your goal? What's the goal?
But
Like,
the thing is, you have to
how
say.
long you gonna stay
Yeah,
with
I
your
would
parents
advise
for?
somebody
Like,
now that I'm looking back at it. I would advise somebody to stay with their parents with a purpose. Don't
that's what I'm saying.
do
Some
not.
people don't. Some people don't. They don't have no purpose. They don't have no goal. They're like, I'm just gonna stay with my parents. But what are you trying to accomplish?
That's what I'm saying. Though.
You're not trying to accomplish anything. You like,
Because
I'm just finna
But
stay
that's
with my
not.
okay,
parents.
But that's not. That's a different
Then,
conversation, though.
like,
But
I
yeah,
understand. Like,
true.
I understand the people that stay with their parents. They're like, all right, I have a goal.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna save this and this and that. That was me. I was like, bro, I'm finna save, blah 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 blah
And you
blah.
did that.
Then come no, bro. A couple years passed by.
You
No, bro, I didn't do
said you
that, bro.
did do it. My
Couple
fault.
years
My fault.
passed.
My fault. My
Couple
fault.
years passed. Boom, 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 boom. Still wasn't saving. Didn't know where my money was going. It was like, and I wasn't paying them any bills really. I wasn't really
So
paying any
there's
bills.
no sense of budgeting or anything like that.
Facts. It was
Okay, so
like, all right, I'm
okay,
comfortable.
okay.
I'm
The
too
thing now
comfortable
is
where I'm at.
okay. The thing is now, what type of people were you hanging around?
It wasn't even the people that I was hanging around though.
No,
It
but
was
I'm
like,
just saying though. Do you have somebody that was that somebody that you looked up to where you wanted to be?
not really.
Not really.
Not really.
So you were pretty much just testing the water for yourself.
It was
You
just
didn't
like,
have no
bro,
type of guidance. You didn't have.
facts. Like, it was like, all right, my parents are my guidance.
So
And I
basically,
Long as they want me here, I'm gonna be here.
right.
and I
So
think that's what it is, though.
so when he stepped out,
As
it
long
was
as they
pretty
want me
much
here,
for
I'm gonna
him
be here.
like a lesson to build his discipline.
No, that's what like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I said earlier. I said
Yeah.
I don't agree with what
Hold
you
on, I'll be
said.
back.
Yeah, I said I don't. You gotta go piss.
Bro.
But that's what I was saying. I don't agree I don't disagree with what he's saying because that was his truth, right? Because like I said earlier, I have a homeboy who was in the same predicament. He said, "Bro, I said I'm gonna do all these things, but because I'm at my people's house, it's like I never get to it."
Because he's not uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said, "Bro, I'm not uncomfortable. I have to put myself in a position to get uncomfortable so I can do what I got to do." Yeah. Me, on the other hand, because at a young age, I thrive for autonomy. Yeah. You gotta understand, bro. Every chance I get to acquire a new skill to better me, to prepare me when I get into that season, I do. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and plus you're in the field of finances anyways.
Exactly.
So like you have a different point of view on
money and all that. Finance is not a problem. Because like I don't want to say this on camera, but like here and there I can help certain people. Yeah, yeah. Like if they need to hold some bread, you know what I'm saying, something. I could get on that.
Hey, and get shout out to Mark.
Hey, stop letting me. Hey, I could get you feel me. I let them hold it, give it to me when you got it. You feel me saying? And still make sure I'm straight. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I already started. I know where I want to end up, and I think that was the problem.
And you've seen mistakes too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, I don't want to go through that.
Exactly, because the success story that he's given from him moving out, I know another story that counteracts that. Somebody they wish they never moved out. They doing worse than they was at their parents' home because now they got to pay for everything. So they're miserable.
It's on everybody's like life experience.
Exactly. That's why I said what we say right here is not a right or wrong situation.
Everybody is basically right.
But it's not even about being right. It's about understanding your truth and understanding what worked for you. Because just how I was saying Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we always disagree, but we find that level ground to gain understanding for each other. Because I know what you're saying works for you, and what I'm saying works for me.
But I'm saying like sometimes you don't know what works for you if you haven't tried both. Though.
No,
but I have though.
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. It's not even our fault. You have to understand that. This is our parents' fault. This is their parents' and parents' fault. Because what does the Bible say? Leave something for your grandkids, right? Leave. They all messed up in that way.
Yeah.
And us, we trying to figure out how can we go ahead and leave generational, or something. Let's just say a piece of land to be like, hey, Gene, when you finish college, it's written. When you finish college, you have a piece of land waiting for you right there to go ahead and build. Or we have like a trust or something like that. After you finish college, you'll get $100,000 or $500,000 saved up for you already, prepared for you to go to the next level. So all those things are like, we have to look back and be like, dang, I want to leave something for my kids and kids' kids so they can at least have something to build on. Because they messed up, yeah, but we ain't going to sit here and continue to blame them. Now
it's irrelevant,
It's irrelevant at this point. So, yeah, if we think about it, it's like, where are we in, like, finances as far as, like, how the next generation is going to be set up? Like, we got to have that mindset. So, the way Gene went through his experience, the way you went through your experience, the way I went through my experience, it's like you said, that's one of the things that we could be like, that's our truth. We went through a certain experience, right? Because there's not too many things in the Bible where we could be like, well, this is my truth. There's not too many of those. But in this situation, everybody went through a different experience. And we could just say, hey, man, you learned something from it.
Yeah.
Whoever's going through the same situation can have the same mindset and be like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And then you, vice versa.
Because like I told you, I know people that'll resonate with what you're saying so hard, bro.
Everybody.
I mean, if that's
like I'm saying,
and I know some people that resonate with me. Like,
and one thing too, though, it's like we was speaking back, like have a plan too, like, cause some parents they ain't gonna ask you to have a plan or anything. They just happy for you to be there, like. If you look at they don't want you to leave. They're like, bro, I want you here forever. Like I don't even want you to.
So what you leave is just like, damn, the house is empty.
And going back to what you're saying too with the generational wealth and stuff like that, like the Chinese people do that. Like all of them are staying in the same crib.
Every other culture does it.
They have a plan. They have a plan. Like they'll buy a business. They'll be like, all right, you buy a business too, and things like that, right? So you if you just in the home, your parents just happy for you to be in the home. Yeah. You're comfortable.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to do nothing really. That's bad.
I thank God for my parents.
Well, I would say, but that's why I said that's a whole different topic. In that sense, we all on the same page. Because even you go back, as a man, you need a plan.
Yeah.
And that goes back to the last topic we was talking about. If you don't have a plan, you lost.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? No vision. But that's why I said, like, and the reason I say I know my experience is different, especially because I know where I want to end up, right? And when I was and it's probably the major that helped me as well, like my major and the different environments and the people that I ended up being around that opened my eyes to see certain things, right?
Yeah.
One of the best ways for me that I learned to plan towards a goal is seeing the end goal and working backwards bit by bit. If I want to be this man, what attributes does this man have? So I go right here and I slowly build those attributes to become that man, right? And that's what I do now.
And move on to the next.
Exactly. And you see me doing that. Like, even every time I do a little milestone to the guy that I want to be, I show y'all boys. You know what I mean? Like, y'all working on my car. Like, nah, I'm getting paid to fix cars. You know what I mean? I'm not a mechanic, but I learned these skills because I know in the future, when my wife got something wrong with her car, I'm going to take care of it. When I want to spend time with my son and teach him skills that he'll need, I can do that. I don't got to go to somebody else, right?
Taking the initiative.
Exactly. But like you said, some people don't do that. They get caught in a position where all they doing is partying. All they doing is sleeping around, getting drunk, not furthering their education in any sense. In that sense, I agree with you 1,000%. Get out the house.
Right, I just read. I was reading Proverbs today. It said something about restrain from, I guess, partying too much, or poverty will sneak up on you like the thief in the night.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So just reading those, and the thing is, the crazy part is, like Proverbs is not something that's guaranteed. These are just you might follow the principle and something bad happening, right?
Yeah.
It tells you not to gossip and stuff like that, but let's just say you don't do it. They still stick you inside of the gossip.
No, facts.
Anyway, and it's just like I followed the book.
Yeah.
Nah, life don't work that way. Sometimes it's unfair. But these are principles to just basically hold us aligned, like with how God thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, all battles, God got you.
Yeah.
Vengeance is His. He's seen what happened behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But again, with your principles, Gene, you was probably one of those guys that you had to be in that predicament for you to live it yo. Some people don't.
Yeah, and I feel like with me too. Like I feel like me, I got my.
Mark could look at you and be like,
I feel like
I see what you went through. I'm not gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like with me too. I feel like I push myself more when like my back against the wall.
Yeah,
when I have to figure things out.
But not everybody do that.
When I have to figure things out.
Some people have to plan ahead.
Because some people are more proactive than reactive, but some people are more reactive than proactive. Like when my back against the wall, that's when I do the best. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's like
some people they back against the wall, they don't do nothing.
Inside a lion's den, and you do better than a whole bunch of people would. That just being there, they're like, but you probably already think you're like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I have to figure. Yeah.
Like even some shooters, like they'll miss a wide open three, but contested shots they make it.
Like J.R. Smith.
You give him an open three, he'll pass that bit before he shoot, but you put a hand in his face, he taking it.
Yeah, that's it.
Facts, man.
Some people like that. Man.
But yeah, comment down below, man, how you guys feel. You know.
Yeah, this was a good take. I like when we have takes where, completely opposing, because when you agree, bro, it's, oh yeah, I agree. Okay.
Facts, man.
You know what I mean?
We need a Skip and Steven.
More of the story, man. You feel me? If
do what makes sense for you. Do what makes sense for you.
You gotta live outside.
Don't follow no social norms of people telling you what to do. Because when you in that house with no furniture, hungry, eating ice for dinner, you gonna come back to this podcast and you gonna come for his head.
As a man, you gonna figure it out, man. You gonna figure it out, man. You feel me? You gonna figure it out. You gonna live your best life. You gonna push yourself. You gonna push yourself.
And come up with a plan.
And like any problem you get in the household, you gonna be like, honey, I already know how to take care of it, man. She gonna be like, how? I already experienced that.
The water heater already broke down.
Or you can stay at the crib and take initiative.
Comment down below, man. Comment down below.
Whatever. Hey man, comment. All right, so comment a 1 if you agree with him, and comment an A if you agree with me.
Why it gotta be A?
Nah, it's even play because one is the first
yeah,
of letter
yeah,
and then A is the first
yeah.
alphabet.
Yeah, man. So
Even
we
play.
out, man. We
Even playing,
appreciate
even
I
y'all.
don't
playing.
want to be Z.
You feel me? You feel me? Even play, even a 1 or 8. Come on, 18, man. Come
We
on, y'all know how to
appreciate
get.
y'all, man.
But no, this was I'm vibing with this.
Appreciate
I'm
y'all.
vibing with this.
Go ahead and like, comment down below.
Well, you know how we do, man.
Until next time, man.
No
Peace be
fake.
with you, man. No faking.